beginning to get reports that our academy students are coming off the cruises with requests with the clients saying, we'd like to have you back again. And that was one of the goals.
This is not a program that's going to teach you how to sign. It's not an improvement on your linguistic skills. We already know how to do sign language. We're professionals. But doing it on a ship is a completely different ballgame.
Even if you're not an interpreter, the depth and breadth of what's provided in CIA is absolutely phenomenal. And even the application of what we do as it applies to what we do as interpreters, both hearing interpreters and deaf interpreters, is foundational. It's fantastic.
There's no book to tell you, there's no teaching on cruise interpreting at all. There's just our professional code of conduct, and most of us come on the cruise for the first time with a community interpreting mindset, and it's nothing like that.
I think the workshops apply to all forms of interpreting. I mean, you're going to do performance interpreting like Emilio was talking about off ship. You're going to be doing, you need to do some introspection about your authentic self off ship. You need to be doing a lot of these things. So I think one of the benefits is that a lot of the workshops apply whether you're on land or on sea. So that's one benefit. But I mean, again, kind of like I said, I would not want to do any kind of interpreting without having experienced it first and without having learned from veteran people who do this what the appropriate way to do it is, because otherwise you're doing your consumers a disservice, hearing and deaf consumers.
The networking and the social media, you're a part of it right away. I mean, immediately you are a part of the alumni group of your cohort, and then you also become a part of the larger community too. So whether or not you stay in just your immediate cohort and you continue to network there, or you get dumped into the bigger pool and then you further network, or you come back and you meet more people from that too. So there's always a way to stay connected. There's no reason to feel alone because you're already welcome, like you're already in it.
Yeah, I love that. Perfect.
So I found every topic we've gone over, the content is just so good. And not only for cruise interpreting, but also to take back to the community that I can apply any of this, even though it's trying to focus on cruise interpreting in my community work.
How fast we all became family, even starting at the check-in process, everyone's so warm and inviting, and we're just all excited to be here. So that was one thing I was surprised about, is how quickly everyone got close.
Yeah.
She tells you like it is. So there's no beating around the bush. And I like that, because when I came here, I didn't want to hear the, it's going to be so nice and so easy, blah, blah, blah. I wanted to know the truth. I want to know what it's really like. And I feel like she is good at that.
Because I love interpreters. I love the interpreters that I worked with in Detroit and ones I met in Florida, and I've been all over, and I love interpreters. We're a special breed because a lot of people don't understand our role, and it's something to have to take the language, take it in and put it out, and most of the time it's simultaneously.
For me personally, I think I need to be there and see what that looks like instead of somebody just telling me about it. And so I think that that aspect of it, as well as the classroom learning, has been extremely beneficial.
One of the big ones for me, strangely, was the packing. With Miss Lisa Lockley, amazing. And just how that actually relates to psychologically inside of you, having this packing or baggage, I guess you could say, having this baggage, but it's not just the items that you're putting in this bag. It is internal items as well that are attached to some of the things that you're putting in this bag. So that was kind of like a wow moment. And
Actually, I think that at this point, I'm thinking that after being here, seeing what cruise interpreting is all about, my next step is to just try it.
Bringing all those skills that you learned on land, you're gonna transition that onto the ship. But if you go to the CIA, you're gonna learn how to transition it in a more positive way.
If the deaf community hurt, I'm hurt. If my interpreters are hurt, I'm hurt. This is not a game, not a joke. And we have a whole another support system for you. You're not done. Once you walk across our academy stage, if you will, you go into a Facebook group, which is alumni only, and there are exclusive cruise assignment offers that come because there are more and more entities requesting Cruise Interpreter Academy trained interpreters.
Say, if you come to CIA, be prepared to work. It's not like, oh, I'm just gonna come and sit back and be here. No, it's not that at all. It's really work. I mean,
I will be back. But at the same time, I do feel like what I have gotten this week, that I could go ahead and accept assignments as well. If they need me to get in there, I'm ready to get in there. But I definitely would like to come back just because I do feel it's beneficial.
Do it. Do it. You will not regret it. Even if cruising isn't for you, the lessons you learn in CIA are definitely things to carry you forward in your business as an interpreter. There's nothing that isn't worth your time here. Really. Everything here is absolutely valuable and applicable in any situation you could possibly be in as an interpreter.
Yes. I don't want this beautiful profession as interpreting to have a black eye on it, especially when it comes to cruises, because it's our privilege to be able to serve.